Hello, my fellow geeks and citizens. I am Geekier Gamer, and today we are so close to finishing the replication chapter. We just forgot a couple quests, a little side quest thing we need to do. So let's just get to it. Welcome back to Techopolis 3. All right, so yeah, we have to do this quantum compressor, pure matter, replication enclosure, which actually is pretty useful because it's going to speed up our replicator for our unstable matter. So we need to make a quantum compressor. Actually, between episodes, I did a couple things down here in preparation for Ultimate Technium. So I had never put down, and I don't know why this turns into a Certus Quartz block. So I'm going to have to watch some stuff online because that's frustrating. How many of these do I have? And I don't even have that many. I don't know what the Entro are used for. Please tell me they're not a part. I don't think I saw them in here. Let's go to Ultimate Technium. It's not a part. Oh, that's right. If I just go here, I can see what the... All right, I think we're going to be fine. I think they were just used to make the Ultimate Technium machine. So, okay. So I set this up. Basically, I'll show you how to... Let me fix this. I'll show you how it's done. So you take a Fluix block. So you just need to make some extra Fluix. Make a small block. And then you need an intro seed. Intro seed, which you can craft with our polonium. And you put down the block, and you click it with a seed, and it makes this budding thing. But I don't know why it dissipates. Like it turns back into a Certus Quartz block after a while. There must be a better way to do this. And then I have some annihilation planes focused on these crystals. You'll notice they take up channels, but I have a fiber quartz connector here, so it allows the power to transfer, but not connect this into my main network. Then I have a storage drawer here that has a remote upgrade switch connected in my network. And by having a fully grown crystal in here, the annihilation plane can only destroy something that's fully grown. So when they fully grow, boom, puts it in here, and then off you go, Bob's your uncle. Now, I only needed 6 of those to make the Ultimate Technium machine controller. Oh, look at that. Certus Quartz. I have to look up and see what's going on there. The other machine I crafted was the one I needed to make this ingot. And so you need to make this ingot out of dust. The dust is in a crusher. That's easy. From those crystals I made, add these things, add some water, which I have in here. And so, yeah, that was between episodes as I prepped for this episode. So, backtracking, we need a quantum compressor. Quantum compressor. Pretty easy to make. And then we're going to need to feed it. Let's see. Something to make. So you feed it 8 of something to make 1 pure nether matter. And then you take that pure matter and you use it to craft this replicated enclosure. Okay. So I think this needs power. So I'm just gonna make a quantum entangle porter. Let's see, quantum entangle porter. Put it down next to it because this is kind of a one-time craft, as far as I know. Set, reset, power, output, auto eject on. It's got power, and then I need to get like just some glowstone, 8 of them. Glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's throw these in there. Something happening. Wait. What else do I need to put in there? Oh, an unstable matter. Okay, I have unstable matter. Grab those. 1. Okay, I only need 1. Pure nether. All right, I can tear this down now. As far as I know, I'm not going to need that again. So we'll throw them in here, throw them in here, and then I'm going to need some purple glass. Purple. I already have some. Nice. Probably from one of my buildings. One of these days I will get back to finishing out my buildings, everybody, with covering up the things. All right, so let's go to our replicator, which is up here, right here. And then I guess we just, I don't know how this works. Oh. All right, seems to be on there. So if I want to make some unstable matter, is it going to go a lot faster now? Let's try. Unstable matter. Let's request 20. Off it goes. So here, look, this is what I set up last time. Remember, this should put, wait a second, why is that? Did it not go? Okay. Oh, I might have a problem with my recipe, but okay. Interesting. It should have stuck stuff in there. Oh, I bet you I now have conflict. It finally came through in my terminal. I bet you I have conflicts. All right, well, any case, yeah, so we finished that. We finished this chapter. Now let's move on to Ultimate Technium, which, like I said, I did this. Let's see if this tells us what we need to do. Using Entro seed on a flux will create a budding fully, okay. But that didn't stay that way. Can be broken for experience. Skulk. So we can make a skulk block to meet this need. Skulk. Am I spelling that wrong? I am. A C. S-C-U. Skulk. I don't have any intro dust, so let me go make some intro dust. Intro dust. I can make the 4 because I do have enough. All right, skulk. One piece of skulk. So it's saying if I push this down and break it, I get experience. Interesting. I don't need experience for anything, but okay, whatever. All right, so I did this, like I said, between episodes because I was trying to get that all prepped. And I went ahead and made the machine too. So let's go over here. I grabbed the placer from the catalog, right? And then I got the machine made. And I'll show you the recipe for that real quick. So the ultimate machine... Ultimate here. It was 6. There's just those things with some unstable matter. So pretty simple machine really to make. And it's time to place it. Let's go up here. Let's see if we can make this work. So this is to go right here. And there it is. It placed it all. All right. So we're going to have to do a few things, right? We're going to need to... Mobus as being one of them. I'll stick it over here for right now. So we have a lot to send here. Power, safe spent nuclear waste, mob essence. Now, safe spent nuclear waste is chemical. I wonder, do I have any... I've stopped using XNet for water. And I'm mostly using it... You know, I don't know that I've undone it all, but... Let's see, what are all these different channels? Creosote, sulfuric acid, hot water, obsidian, which I still think I need, brine, lava, purified water, lava, water. So... yeah, I don't know if this is here. Double click to highlight. Okay, it's over here. Let's see. Well, there's still a walker archer here, but I've disconnected them all, haven't I? If I haven't disconnected these, I should have. because I am not making lead, tin, and all the rest of it that way anymore. So this rock washer can be removed. Let's go in here, back in here. So water for rock washer. Oh, this is such a pain that I ran out of channels for XNet. Because all I need, I guess I could just create another XNet system. Because I just need to move that chemical over here, and I'm not sure how to do it through AE. Can the quantum entangler porter? Hold on, I have one. Can this move chemicals? Let me look. It can. Let me make another one. Quantum entangler porter, quantum entangler porter. This is going to be our way. So let's pick this guy up. Let's go down to the safe spent nuclear, which is down here someplace. Alrighty. And how much do we got? It's still going pretty good. All right, I'm going to put a quantum entangler porter on here. Now I don't need power. I need to create a new channel. Let me see. Trusted mode. Set. This is going to be safe spent nuclear. Nuke. Okay. I'm going to set that. Okay, that's its thing. And then so reset everything, go to chemical. This is going to be input. Then we're going to go over to our machine here we just built. Can we get up here? We can. All right, and put the quantum entangler porter here. Save spent. Here, reset everything. Go to chemical. Go output. Auto eject on. What happened? Empty. Ugh. Can this thing not actually transfer chemicals? Like it looks like it can. Ugh, this is disappointing. Alternatively, I need to run a cable, a pressure cable all the way over here, which I can do. I can also get power hooked up to this thing. We need to bring power. Oh, wait a second. I could do the quantum entangler porter for the power, if nothing else. So if I put this back down here, power output set, reset everything, power output, I'll direct on. Let's see if it's got power. Okay, we got power. Grab some mechanical. Actually, no, I don't need a mechanical. I just need to grab this and put it on top and push this button. There we go. We're getting mob essence. So then, yeah, we're going to need to. So I don't use this anymore, so we can get rid of this. Don't think I'm using it here either. Oh, I am. But don't I have obsidian on a tank? Let me go look. So obsidian generation, I think it's still over here. Here. I didn't put this into a tank yet. So let's consider ender tank for obsidian. Ender tank. I have two more here. Probably these are white ones. I need to make a couple more. Okay. And then I need some purple dye. Okay. Let's come over here and put one down here and disconnect all of those. And I'm happy that it got that. Okay. Except that I want it not on the white, I want it on the purple. So that's problematic. It's going to produce some more obsidian. That's fine. So it's starting to get buckets of obsidian now. All right. So I can tear down the other one. Of course, I have a bunch in this. So let's do this. Okay. Let's grab a bucket. Sometimes we make mistakes and we need to just quickly, you know, move that stuff over. So if I grab this out, put it in here. There we go. Oh, can't fit anymore. Leave it in there for now. All right. I need this one. Purple needs to go here. Disconnect this. So I'm going to put the purple tank on top here. Purple. There we go. Do that, and that'll keep it filled. All right, so that I can free up this space over here again as I was headed out. Let's do this. All right, so I need to run a pressure cable. I gotta make sure I have enough pressure cable. Let's see, pressure, here we go. 56 is probably not enough. So let's make some more. All right. It's really a bummer that I have to do this way. But I can do it, right? And I can do this, and I can make this extract. There we go. Alrighty. And I gotta slowly get it all the way over there. Oh wow, I still have one of those. Interesting. Alright, go down the green highway. I don't think I have a pressure pipe going anywhere else. I gotta figure out where this is going. Oh, right here. Right here. So along this line, which is close to this line. Which green line am I coming down? Where am I at? Oh, right here. So then to here. Okay, making our way downtown. All right, let me finish doing this and we're going to be right back. All right, here we are. We got the safe spent nuclear via piping all the way over here. So now all that's left is to hook up an export bus. Let's see, let me grab one, export bus. And start to think about, do we have everything? Did we have everything that can come here? So let's see here. We need Enderium gears. Am I actually crafting Enderium gears anywhere? Enderium gears. Can be done in the solidifier or the metal press if I have invariant agates. And it's been a while since I looked to see what I actually am doing with Enderium. Let's take a look. So if I take those and then I take those, I'm not crafting them. So, did I put another, I thought I put another thing, but I can't remember what this was for. Let's go take a look. This was for something. Ah, Enderium. Enderium gears, but this is not done. So what do I need to make an Enderium gear? I need molten Enderium. And what do I need for molten Enderium? I need to mix lead, platinum, and molten Ender. And molten Ender is Ender pearls. So I should set this up. I don't know how many channels that blue thing has, but this is not the way I do this. I would do a crafting. Right. We should call for the gears. This is the way I've been headed to slowly. Let's see here. No regulators detected, which I think I'm going to need. And then over here, you specify this is only Enderium, so it must not be enough to make a gear. I don't know how much is needed to make a gear. 360, so it should be making this gear. Why is it not? It's weird that it's not making it. Or, alternatively, I could make Enderium ingots. Is there a way to do that? Once again, I got to cast. But can I do that without mixing? Oh, it's the problem is the mixing. Ugh, it's so frustrating. So I have to mix it in here. All right, let's look at what else we have to do. We'll come back to that. Fluidizer casing. We now have a crafting mechanism for that. And you know what? Now that I think about this, let's go back to our Technium machine, and we're going to want to put a pattern provider on this thing, similar to what I did here. Instead of what I was going to put, take that off. Let's get a pattern provider. We're going to want to make a pattern to send stuff. So I could say I want, X number of these. All right. So put the pattern provider here and click on this side with rotate. And then we will have to run the cable to it. And what cable do I have for that? Let's see, the purple one here. And how many channels did this purple one have used? 6 out of 8 there. And then it goes up somewhere. And how many total? 15. So it goes up there to the storage bus. And then it goes up there to go up higher. And it looks like it has 5 on that line. And that makes 6. So I think we could do it. So I just need to get some Fluix cable. And then we'll just take it straight up to the pattern provider here. So let me get some Fluix cable. Smart cable. So like this. All right. We can close this in. This is where the pattern's going to go. So now we just go to the pattern terminal because we're already filling the fluids. Can be a processing terminal, right? Processing pattern means it's going to a machine. Yes, a machine. So if I say this, if I hit, what happens? Ooh, so it automatically does that. And if I hit this, boom, and then I go up to the pattern provider, and let's find it. That's elite. Where's the ultimate? Ultimate Technium machine. There we go. Can we make Ultimate Technium? Let's see what happens. Ultimate Technium. If I try to make one, I am missing. Oh. It's okay. Wait, we got to fix that pattern because we don't. It shouldn't have to specify that. Oh, here I gotta just go put this back and take these out, and then recreate it, and then try that again. All right, Ultimate Technium 1 next. We actually have everything we need. It needs the bones. Okay. Let's go ahead and craft it. Let's see what happens. Let's run over there. Because I don't think I have it set up to take it out. It's crafting 1. Boom. And yeah, I don't have a way. I have run out of sides. This is in the way here. I may need to move it up a little bit so that I can extract back into the pattern provider. Let's see if I take this. And then if I simply put it higher on the same line, so like here, I can put a block here, and then I can do a logistic. Do I have it on me already? Nope. Logistic. Basic logistic, like that, and then I could say extract, and off it goes. And now we have credit, and then I go over here and I can go back down. So that means we have created Ultimate Technium. Wow, what else is in this chapter? Okay, let's create a couple. Let's see how many more we can create. And I mean, I like if I create, like if I hit 100 here, this is going to tell me what, okay, this is what I'm telling me I'm missing. That's interesting that it's these because, but oh, the plates are going to become a problem. The Indiarium is going to become a problem because I have not, yeah. So let's say just 5. Let's see what happens when I do 5. Does look like it's possible. All right, so let's create them. And let's go ahead and craft our nuggets. And then the Ultimate Technium frame. I need a platinum gear, which I have not. I do have platinum, I believe. Platinum plat. So I have not set up a metal press to, but I have one up here somewhere over here. I have a metal press, but I had it set up only for these for the cyanide plates. But I could change this metal press to be on demand instead of this being this way, because if I put some platinum here, or I could redo this, send platinum here. Let me just manually do it for a second. Let me grab 4, and let's see what happens. Oh, it's creating plates. Yeah, that's not helping me. That's not going to help me. So I need to have another metal press. But for right this second, let me get a gear. Oh, platinum, I'm going to need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then gear mold. Here we go. Take the one off of there. Put this on for a second. platinum in. I hate that. There we go. There we go. Get a gear. So we'll have to deal with that. Let me switch this back before I forget. And I'll have to deal with this. Okay. Let's go create the ultimate machine frame. Bob's your uncle. We completed the chapter for Ultimate Technium. Albeit not fully automated. So in between episodes, I'm going to set up some things to get us fully automated. And then, of course, our next thing is to move into our next section, which is Hellish, which is going to require a whole lot more stuff. So, you know, we're getting there, though. Hellish, then Lunar, then Ender. So we're getting closer and closer to the end of this series. So what I want to do, though, is I want to thank you, my fellow geeks and citizens, for coming on this ride with me. We are getting so very close. Just 3 more major sections. So we're going to dive into Hellish next. But in between episodes, like I said, I will work on getting the automation set up for Enderium and all the pieces that I need for our Ultimate Technium. We're going to need a lot of Ultimate Technium. We have to do the research. We're going to need to do a lot of crafting. I believe the Nether Portal frame requires like 10 Ultimate Technium machine frames. So we have a ways to go. We have to teach our machines how to make these things. But I want to thank you. Thank you so much for coming with me on this trip. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.